There's a hand over here.
Shut it!
Hold it right there, douchebag.
He tried to rape me.
Oh, you know how women are. They overreact to everything. You bastard. Hold this on him.
My gun. I can't believe you stole my gun.
I lied to you. There's not a jury in the world can convict me.
You make one move, and you won't live to see a jury.
You don't have the balls to shoot me, girl. Shoot him. She can't.
Bold strategy, taunting the woman you just attacked while she's holding a loaded revolver. G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. Floating Away feels like someone threw a comedy, a drama, and a therapy session into a blender and somehow came out with something strangely compelling. Paul Hogan and Rosanna Arquette take us on an oddball journey where laughs and painful truths share the same passenger seat. The only question now is, does this forgotten gem sink or swim?
Touch me, Jesus, hold my hand, and here forever stay. I need your smile, I need your love to help me find my way. Walk beside me step by step, for the road is hard to see. Take my hand and lift me up, and shine your gentle love on me. Oh, stand beside me, hold my hand, and here forever stay. I need your smile, I need your love to help me find my way. Walk beside me step by step, for the road is hard to see. Yes, take my hand and lift me up, and shine your gentle love
Jesus said, I am the
on
resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. For as much as it has pleased Almighty God to take back into himself the life of his brother's money here, and whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. For as much as it has pleased Almighty God to take back into himself the life of my brother's money here to earth, let me fly.
Stand beside me, step by step, for the road is hard to see. Oh yes,
Grace of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, be
and
with you all.
lift me up, and shine your gentle love on me.
If you touch that tramp sugar Canelliowski, my daddy will rise from the dead to break both your arms off and beat you with the bloody stumps.
Come on.
Yes, take my hand and lift me up, and shine your
baby. Jesus Christ. Look at those losers. If they have anything better to do than sit around in a church basement feeling sorry for themselves. I'm an alcoholic. Who gives a shit? Nobody. Maybe you better watch out, because the way you've been swilling it lately, you're likely to end up over there with them. Where's my sporting news?
Kitchen counter.
Thanks. Hey, Pete. I can't have a wife who falls apart so the whole town can laugh at me. Okay, look, whatever you do, just don't forget to pick the baby up at noon, all right? You know, Dahlia, she's gonna throw a hissy fit if you're late again. I mean, it's bad enough she's got to babysit when you don't do anything anyway.
I need some private time.
What the hell are you doing anyway?
It's private. Ain't none of your business.
Back off!
Don't then.
Dad.
Get
I
here.
decided to board Frostbite at the Bar Double R. Even though they charge more, their hay is good, and I like riding there. I hope you don't mind Maury. Maury, your daddy has been dead for 6 months. I am in charge! Have a great day, Maury.
Dear Dad, life used to be so much fun. Everything's out of control now. Without you here, I might explode. Life is such a chip.
Hey, this is the Georgia Bulldog. If you must tell me what a handsome fool I am, then please do so at the beat.
This is Dahlia. You know good and well I had an electrolysis appointment at 12:30. Where are you, Moray? Dorothy won't hold my needle more than 15 minutes.
How much do with a two-drop drop and two-drop cut drop do? Great. Sorry.
Mommy.
Greens.
Green what's?
In Georgia, we had green vegetables with every single meal. But out west, it's meat and potatoes. Meat and potatoes. Manners are a byproduct of green vegetables. That's why Westerners don't have any. Are you feeding my brother plenty of green vegetables? I don't know why you cut that hair. You were so pretty as a girl.
I'm going through a self-destructive stage.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Go.
Come. I smell something. What's this? What's that?
Mommy.
Yeah, that's Mommy. That's a big poop. That's a big stinky poop. Ooh. Let me put it right under here, right there. A little present for Aunt Dahlia. Huh? What do you think? Or naughty? Okay. All right, darling. Why me? Must have been a mass murderer, lawyer in a past life. I was born, heck. Huh? Wonder where these went off to. Not that I'm likely to use birth control anytime soon. Life sucks.
No offense, Albie, but men are scum. All we need is a raft of trouble from Mangum Potter.
Maury, pull over!
Suckable!
Maury, please, pull over! Support! Maury, damn it! Pull over the side of the road!
Ah, hell! Mangum, you got some nerve stopping me?
Don't be scared.
I ain't scared of you.
You forgot something, Mrs. Talbot. Here we got calls on you through town.
Give
You're
them to me.
frightening people.
Give him to me! It's okay. Damn it! Give him to me!
Mrs. Talbot, I have to arrest you.
I don't care if you arrest me. Just give me my baby!
I'll take your baby to your husband's office. You know, Maury, if I was you, I'd put my time in jail to good use. Think about what kind of woman forgets where she put her child.
Dear Dad, what kind of parent forgets where they put their child? You had an excuse. You're dead. No excuse for me.
All right, let's go. You're out of here.
Aren't you gonna charge me with anything?
Dothan said to sober you up and cut you loose. And we'll move it. Keys in the truck outside.
I always do everything my husband says.
You can stay here for another 3 days if you want.
Now, what are you doing on my porch?
Your porch?
Dothan had the locks changed, more. You don't live here anymore. So scat.
Where's Auburn?
Now, that piece of info is none of your beeswax, more. So I would just scat if I were you before I call the police.
Why did you make me Fletcher, the slut?
Uh-huh! You know what? You mess that baby up real good, more. It's gonna take me weeks to straighten him out.
Don't move. Bring me my son, or I'll kill you.
Everybody in town knows you don't have any bullets, Maury.
God, I hate this town.
Didn't waste any time finding a new babysitter whore, did ya?
Dothan's been waiting to ditch you for years, Maury.
You've only been married 2.
Hi, honey. How was work?
I need a vacation.
Well, you know, Mrs. Barnett brought over the nicest basket of pralines. Everybody in town is being just great.
Well, that's great, baby. Yeah, I told you they would be.
What'd you ever see in that, more in the first place?
Hell if I can remember.
Once I was working as a stuntman on the movie 100 Rifles. And Raquel, that's Raquel Welsh, she actually wanted me to copulate with her on the back of a horse.
Makeup's a mess, Maury.
Not wearing any makeup.
Hippie chicks don't wear makeup. Don't wear bras either. Lift those arms up, let's see the armpits.
Would you shut up, Shane? You're disturbing the customers.
I knew a girl in New Mexico used to braid her armpits. She wanted me to father her child, but those braided armpits turned me off.
Gonna talk or play?
Oh, chill out, Tate.
Heard about your escapade.
Must have made all the papers.
Well, you're the Valley Entertainment right now. Unlucky for you, it's off season. Middle of July, nobody would have noticed you gone nuts in public.
Anyway, Raquel started yelling. Give me more, you big stud. Frightened the horse, reared up, and resulted me in this chair for life. Right, Lloyd?
Yep.
Dalton stole Auburn.
Your baby? So what are you gonna do?
Have another drink. I'm gonna ride my horse and figure out how to get Auburn back.
How about selling me your nag, Marty? I use my pack tricks.
Over my dead body, Tate. Dalton can't raise a dog, much less a child.
Well, he's a jerk, all right. But if you want my opinion, I think even a bad parent is better than a good parent who nearly kills her own son.
Yeah, it took all of 20th Century Fox's resources to keep it out of the tabloids.
You holy Schlitz. Tell him it's from Dad.
One side. We have a wager.
Sure you do.
My friend Lloyd here says that dime in your back pocket is heads facing out. And I say tails.
You're both wrong. It's quarter.
Oh, heads or tails?
Isn't there a rule about leaving an AA meeting and coming to a bar?
Told you she watches us. Every day sitting up there in that window, watching and drinking. It's Coca-Cola.
Yeah, right. At least I drink mine in a baby mug.
Oh, no, it is Coca-Cola. Have a taste.
I'd rather die.
We don't drink alcoholic beverages, ma'am.
Then why hang out in a bar? Now, wheel out of my way, asshole.
See? She knows my name.
Hey, Sheriff. Uh-oh.
Maury,
Here comes trouble.
this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, Maury.
What does it say?
Maybe you'd rather read it in private.
Nothing in this town is private. Right, Ollie?
For the next 30 days, the court orders you not to see or approach Auburn or Dothan Talbot.
And?
You can't go within 100 yards of Dothan's property.
And?
And you can't touch any joint bank accounts.
I am in charge!
Whoa.
Rory, watch you driving.
Nickel? We have a nickel, Mrs. Talbot. We want to ride, but it takes a nickel.
See what I can do. Here you go. 2 nickels for 2 rides.
Thank you, Mrs. Talbot. Thank you, Mrs. Talbot.
Center fire, 140 grain. Silver tips if you got any.
You know I can't do that, Mrs. Talbot.
Oh, hell, I'll take hollow points then.
Dothan says I can't sell you bullets or sharp objects.
Does my husband own this whole damn town? What are you, a man or a wimp?
This pen is a sharp object.
Felt tip. It's a comb.
Look at her. She needs a comb.
It has a sharp handle.
You got that right. What are you looking at?
Nickel?
I'm all out of nickels, kids. Say hello to your mama for me.
She'll say hello back to you. How dry I am, how wet I'll be if I don't find the bathroom key. How dry I am, how wet I'll be if I don't find the bathroom key.
And I think even a bad parent is better than a good parent who nearly kills her own son.
You touch that tramp sugar Canelliowski, my daddy will rise from the dead and break both your arms off and beat you with the bloody stumps.
For the next 30 days, the court orders you not to see or approach Auburn or Dothan Talbot.
Dothan's been waiting to ditch you for years, Maury.
I am in charge!
Auburn, I did it to save you from me. Your dad lies. I love you. Later, Gator. Adios, tits.
What's this? Hey!
God almighty.
He's alive. I wouldn't call that alive. Yet. Now that's a hickey to die for.
I smell coffee. Where am I?
You've landed in the belly of Moby Dick. You tried to kill yourself, little lady. That's bad form. Real social blunder.
Wouldn't be here at all if some idiot hadn't honked the horn. How long have I been out?
2 or 3 hours. You moan from time to time, so we figured you were more drunk than comatose.
You want to buy a trailer?
I had to get home to my baby. Auburn. He needs me.
And right now, lady, your baby needs you like I need body loss.
At the bar there, we heard you were homeless, so we thought you'd be interested in buying our trailer.
Yeah, we were rushing through to North Carolina when we broke down.
Rats wouldn't live in that trap.
No, it's nice inside. It's got a toilet. You need a place to stay, and we need a couple $100 to get down the road.
Yeah, my mum's crop is rotting in the ground. And lightning struck a barn. She needs us there now.
My wife Sharon might be living in the South.
There's not one scrap of evidence that that's where she went.
I have a feeling. Haven't you ever had a feeling?
Not lately.
Look, I don't need a trailer. I have a home and a child.
Well, not legally.
Walk to North Carolina for all I care.
Told you it's futile to try and deal with a woman. Just let me hustle us up some cash.
No, you're not shooting pool with my money.
Hey, no risk, no gain.
Nope.
Look, thanks for picking me up off the ground. I'm sure you're perfectly nice ex-drunks. Except maybe for him.
Oh.
But I have no desire to continue this relationship.
Hey, why don't you just give us your cash? Well, what does a suicide need with money? Well,
Quiet. It's gonna be great, baby. Shh. Everything is inside. You got everything? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Auburn, buddy. Here we go.
Dothan! Dothan!
Okay, Dahlia. See you in a couple of weeks.
God! Dothan! Go, 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 go! Dothan, you son of a bitch! Dothan! You son of a bitch! Dahlia! Open up! It's my house! Open up! Where'd they go? Where'd they take Auburn?
I can't say.
You better tell Dahlia, because if you don't, I'm going to destroy the house and everything in it.
You do, and they'll put you in jail.
I don't care, Dahlia. If I have to destroy the house and sign off, and I'll do it.
Just calm down. I don't like to be threatened.
It's not a threat, Dahlia. It's a promise. Now, where the hell is my baby?
Dothan took Auburn to Mama's.
Your mama? In Georgia?
She is going to watch the baby while Dothan and Sugar go to Disney World.
That prick.
And he might just leave Auburn down there for good, too.
Looks like I just won me an ambulance.
Give me a bottle of faith. I'm hitting the road.
That was Sheriff Potter. He's coming to take your car. I guess the title's in Dothan's name.
God, I hate this town.
Perhaps you've seen my wife.
Oh, watch out. He's going to show pictures again.
How far is North Carolina from Georgia?
Right next to each other. Back to back.
No, South Carolina's in there between them.
That's a dirty lie.
Yeah, why do you think they call it South Carolina?
Politics.
Take me with you.
Shane just lost Moby Dick.
The ambulance?
He also lost our trailer and all our money.
Oh, I was setting him up for the hustle. One more game, I'd have cleaned his clock.
Cripples ought to know better than to go up against the whole man.
That's physically challenged, you politically incorrect shit for brains.
How much will it take to get us and that monstrosity down there?
Well, even if we could buy Moby Dick back, we'd need another $300. That's if the wheel bearings hold. She only gets 8 miles a gallon.
That's it over there, Cooter! It's one with a bulldog on it.
Okay, Tate. I'll sell you frostbite.
That old hunk of bear bait?
He's not old. And I want $1,200 plus that ambulance.
The wreck? And 300.
You prick. Let's get the hell out of Dodge.
What, right now?
I'll finance the gig as long as we drive straight through, no detours. You gonna drive me or not? Dear Dad, I hate leaving Wyoming, but I've got to get Auburn back. I hope I can trust these two derelicts.
You'd better place the funds in my care.
I've never misplaced money in my life.
Just children.
Have you seen her? Sharon might be going by Carbono or Gunderson. Gunderson is her maiden name.
This your wife?
Someone in Salt Lake saw a girl like her in a tea time campground last summer.
It's pretty.
That picture was taken the day she won Miss Teen Minneapolis St. Paul. I was one of the judges.
You were a judge?
Yeah, back then I was a disc jockey. You're with Loopy Lloyd of WLAR, the Rock of Minnesota. Sharon was crazy about me. I was plain crazy.
She was so crazy about you. Why'd you hit the road?
One night I passed out on the air. I woke up with no job and no wife.
God, I have to pee. God, gotta go pee.
The sponsor said to me, Lloyd, do you really want to love yourself? Do you really love yourself? Then stop acting like an asshole.
Toilet?
Down there. Just a bit. Thank you, Lloyd. Good thoughts there, and I'm sure we'll take them to heart. Well, anyone else have anything that... Miss, would you like to join us? Have a coffee.
Oh, no, I can't drink out of styrofoam.
But you're welcome here.
No, I just needed to use the restroom. I'll be outside in the ambulance.
Who was that?
Mind hand me up that pair of Tony Llamas there next to my daddy's pack?
I'll bet any amount there's a bottle hidden in the tail.
Just hand me the goddamn boots.
Miss Talbot? Hi, it's Maury. I just want to talk to my big... Shit! Dalton's bitch mother hung up on me again. You got any quarters?
No, but I'll give you $20 if you show me your tits.
You better not be holding out $20.
What if I was to tell you I was dying and I could go peacefully if you'd give me 15 minutes, hide the sausage?
I'd say your death isn't worth 15 minutes of my time.
Oh, you're hard.
I bet you can walk fine.
Oh, bless you, lady. Wish that were true.
Let me see the bottoms of your shoes. My cousin Glenn is a hypochondriac in a wheelchair. When Mr. Delvers got killed by the ice cream truck, Glenna fell on the floor and hasn't walked a step since.
Maybe she's got a psychosomatic disorder.
Not likely. Glenn is from Dallas.
Sorry. You see this girl before?
I don't understand why he has to show that picture to everyone in town.
With your limited intellect, I'm sure there are a lot of things you don't understand.
I understand one thing. If I'm paying, you're gonna stop eating like a hog.
I'll stop eating when you stop drinking.
Then you'll quit tomorrow. I'll dry out before we get down south. This is just a last binge before I quit forever.
How many times have you and I said those very words, Lloyd?
A couple of hundred.
Look, I can quit whenever I want. I just haven't wanted to yet.
Personally, I don't give a shit whether you kill yourself with whiskey or not. Have some of the onion rings, Lloyd. Fabulous.
Dear Dad, here's what I was wondering about today. If a semi-truck has 18 wheels, how many wheels does a whole truck have? Gage says we're out of gas.
Gage always says we're out of gas.
When do you stop to fill up?
I have this innate feeling for fuel consumption. It's kind of mystic. Ever since I got sober, I've been able to communicate with machines.
Hey, Lassie, I could use a female hand back here.
You faking Irish roots or calling me a female dog?
Well, no, it's just that it's hard to get this thing on a limp tallywhacker.
Let me out of here! Let me out, you goddamn pervert!
Hey!
Let me out!
What's the problem? Are you sick?
I refuse to be killed by a pig!
He has to change his plumbing twice a day.
I am too, a pervert.
You're disgusting.
Look out, Lloyd! Oh, steady on, Lloyd. Nearly tore the old fella right off.
I need a shower. And I need a drink.
Okay.
Dear Dad, proportionate Texas is shot to hell. Auburn is miles away and I need you. I feel like I'm trapped in an ugly cartoon. Your daughter, Maury.
This is for you.
Well, he walked into the barroom like a bull into the ring. Looking fine, dressed to the nines, you know he came for just one thing. Boots and spurs and jeans so tight, sporting a Stetson hat. Look out, girl, you better hide your heart. She knows where it's at. With these tall, daggy country, a cowboy through and through. Bucking broncs is what he does, driving them bulls too. Look out, girl.
Oh, that was the job. I was fighting a forest fire at the time in Montana. Oh, I was clear, then this little deer, little baby doe, ran into the forest and it looked at me and what could I do? I had to go back in.
What happened?
Well, I got the deer out all right, but on my way out, this big tree came down and severed my spinal cord.
Oh, poor man.
I'm still alive, aren't I? Got no complaints.
Yeah.
Like they say, life sucks, then you die.
Give me double shot of Jack.
Watch the how.
And some quarters.
Watch the how means welcome stranger in Lakota language.
You don't look like the Indians in Wyoming.
Yeah, well, you can call me White Cloud. I was adopted into the Coyote clan of the Lakota Nation by a brave named Stones.
$500 Stones would adopt anyone.
Shut up, Hawk. Lakota boy should be seen but not heard.
Not a Lakota, and my name isn't Hawk.
This is all real interesting cultural stuff, but what I really need is... Shit! You didn't have to do that.
Sorry, I demand obedience from my tribe. What's that, $3 in quarters? So where are you from, honey? Awful cute. Come back now.
So I'm heading down to the watering hole. I'm gonna get me something to soothe my soul.
I said, Elvis, old buddy, I just think that folk music is not your bag.
Hey, let's dance. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I got a reputation as a party hound, and I'm a killing myself trying to live it down.
Mrs. Talbot? It's Maury! Maury! It's Joseph!
What's that smell? Isn't there a rule against you AA guys buying booze for other people?
No. You don't stop drinking until you decide to.
when'd you get sober?
2 years ago. Woke up in a hotel room in Mexico City with a broken leg and no idea how I got there.
Mexico.
A hotel called Shane because they thought he'd know how to deal with a cripple. He's been with me ever since.
Yeah, man, that boy can really blow, can he?
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, hey. Listen, why don't you come have a little dance with me, huh?
I don't think so.
No, come on.
Thank you.
There are times when I know you're lonely, and I'm lonely too.
You know, we're closing up at 2 o'clock. I was thinking maybe if you wait around, we could have ourselves a private drink together.
No, thank you.
Well, why not? Somebody's gonna get you tonight. Might as well be me, right?
Oh, thank you, cocksucker. Besides being the biggest liar in the world, what's really wrong with him?
Spinal cancer. He's got another year, maybe 2 if he takes good care of himself.
Can a man in a catheter really get laid?
Mari, you're more obsessed with Shane's sex life than he is.
That's disgusting.
Leave me alone. Don't you ever smash up me in my bar. I tell you, kid. Hey! Come here. Get up. Get up. Get up.
What are you doing? Hey!
Hey, get out of my way.
No!
This is none of your affair.
You abuse your child, I'll make it my affair.
I said, get out of my way. I wouldn't.
Well, you jumped over bars before.
Damn. Bet he won't sell me another drink.
Well, I bet he will.
Kyle, don't you be forgetting your toys now.
Oh, don't you, Marty?
Big Ben! 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 Big Ben!
not to point guns at grown-ups?
There's questions in the night, and my dad said you white for bang bang.
That's gangbang. Right for gangbang.
Same thing. I shot you. You're dead.
Little punk. I'll show you what mature adults shoot with. Huh? God, I hate it. Wake up without my gun.
Kyle, now I told you not to bother the lady.
She's butt naked. She's threatened to shoot me.
Isn't that some form of abuse?
We are loaded, guys. What is the bottleneck?
She's butt naked.
You seen Shane? He didn't come back to Moby Dick last night.
Who's Shane?
Shane's a cowboy. Who's Moby Dick?
Hello. Having a party without us. Glory. You're such a floozy.
Can I use your ladies' room? What'd I say?
I'd like you to meet Miss Ivory Tupelo, the Amarillo rodeo queen. She can ride, she can ride. My God, this woman can ride.
Why, I repacked the front bearings. But it's only a matter of time. We need new ones.
How much?
200. Another 100 for the spindle.
Make them last.
You're the alcoholic, aren't you?
Where's my gun?
It's not your fault. At least not the fault of you are now. Addiction is the soul's way of resolving bad karma from a former life.
My Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum with a 4-inch barrel? I want it back.
I haven't seen your stupid gun. You probably lost it when you were putting on that lewd floor show last night.
What floor show?
You double-jointed. Hey, Lloyd, I want to ride up front today. I want the world to see my smile.
Good. Maybe up front you won't talk so much.
Come on, admit it. You're dying to know what I did last night.
Care less what you did last night.
Gave the ferret a run.
What about this cow-like creature causes the men to drool on themselves?
You see, nothing in all nature compares to the female breast. Combination of beauty and nutrition is unrivaled.
We all know you're a pervert. Lloyd, what do you see in this woman?
Got a pretty face.
Face!
Lloyd's in love with the photograph.
Like a woman who can't talk back?
We need gas. Anybody want anything?
Oh, yeah, get me some Oreos, Lloyd. If I don't have any Oreos, get me a Cherry Garcia.
Picture postcards and none with those cute animals on it. Dad hates cute animals.
I need cash.
What's with you and the postcards? We're not exactly on vacation.
There's nothing in here.
Don't pull my string.
No, there's makeup, birth control pills. There's no money in here.
Yeah.
She's lost it. Did I say she'd lose the money? Did I say she was in...
Fuck off, Shane!
Shut up, Shane.
Damn it!
Women. Why is it that whenever a woman fucks up, the first thing she does is tell a man to fuck off?
What?
Hi.
Who is it?
The kid.
It's the boy from the bar.
Hawk.
My name's Brad.
I don't care what your name is. My money's gone.
My dad stole your money last night. I was hiding here and I saw him, and there wasn't anything I could do. Please don't make me go home.
Didn't I say she'd lose the money? She's a drunk.
Shut!
Can't trust a drunk with money.
Wash the how, Brad. Well, I just traded 2 tires for a tank of gas.
Does the kid stay or go back?
His father beats him up.
Until Dad died, I only drank for fun.
Well, I drank for 15 years and I don't ever remember drinking for fun.
I've never been in a place where I had no money at all.
Surviving without money will give you confidence. Makes you feel self-sufficient. You could use some confidence.
I could call somebody for help. Must have one friend left somewhere.
Oh, it's not healthy to get rescued every time you make a mistake. We'll be all right. People in trouble travel together. They tend to take care of each other.
Sound like a bumper sticker.
I gotta hit a meeting.
Well, what are Brad and I supposed to do while all you ex-drunks are in there bonding?
They got a swimming pool. Take some soap with you.
You have beautiful hair.
I'd cut it, but White Cloud would kill me.
The hell with White Cloud. You want to cut it? Cut it.
So sure of what you want, Maury. I wish I was more like you.
God. Don't ever wish that. I used to have long hair like yours. When Dad died, I went berserk and whacked it off.
Wig makers pay good money for long hair.
My baby Auburn had beautiful hair.
You had a child?
Yeah.
Is he dead now?
No. His father kidnapped him. I'm going to get him back.
It's hard to picture you with a child.
I was a good mother. I am a good mother.
You want to see?
Why's my mouth open?
Because it always is.
Why, you little punk. Another compulsive act.
I double dare you to come in. Come on.
Never backed down from a double dare in my life.
You know it.
You're never gonna pass the sanity hearing.
It's the sanest I've been in years. Help. Help me. Here. Help me. Please.
Sucker!
Sorry.
I'm tired! Sucker, God, Jay! Don't worry, I'm a champion swimmer. They wanted me to buy one, you know?
Madman.
What's a better swimmer than Hansel?
But he was taller. I'm not going down to get that chair.
Dear Dad, this is the Mississippi River, butt crack of the entire nation.
I'm running out of car parts to trade for gas. We gotta stop in Memphis and make some money.
You got a plan to make this money?
Yeah, Priscilla might advance me a loan. Her and I are pretty close after Elvis passed away.
Who needs a hooker at 6:30 in the morning?
I do.
Hey.
Graveyard shifts. Men get off work and can't sleep.
In Wyoming, when we can't sleep, we watch television.
Maury and me will sell something. You two stay put.
What do we have worth selling?
Oh, no. You're not sucking my blood.
Maury, we need cash to keep moving. This is the only way to get it. The only legal way, anyhow.
A cheerleader in high school. Cheerleaders from Wyoming do not sell their own blood.
But, Maury, it doesn't hurt.
We may graciously donate it through Red Cross Drive, but we do not sell any parts of ourselves. Look! There's a bunch of drunks in there. There's no way in king hell you're selling blood out of my body.
Most girls are really hard to hit.
What do you mean by that?
The veins. So, do you know Jesus?
Well, on a first-name basis.
I found Jesus on April 15th, 1985.
What a coincidence. That's the day I lost my virginity.
You know, I've found that the 20 or so minutes it takes to drain a pint of blood, it's an excellent time for evaluating where your life is at.
You jerk. You brought me here to teach me a lesson, didn't you?
And what lesson would that be?
You're making a sick point about alcoholism.
Alcoholism has no point.
But Mrs. Talbot, Dothan hasn't spent 10 minutes in a row with Auburn since the day he was born. Dothan doesn't want a child. He just wants to spite me. I am sober. I've been sober since... Evil witch. No wonder her kids are morons.
Actually, I was the poster child for the very first Jerry Lewis telethon.
Sure, honey.
Yeah, 7,000 of us crippled kids lined up along the boulevard in Pasadena, where they hold the Rose Bowl parade. And Jerry picked me as the cutest kid.
I hate to break it to you, honey, but you're not that cute.
Well, actually, I was second choice. The cutest little girl died from being out in the heat.
Where's Brad?
But this lady doesn't believe me, Lloyd.
No shit.
I think we should be leaving.
Anyone know where Brad went?
Oh, my God.
You've been scalped.
I sold my hair. The lady said it was liquid gold.
You got money in there?
Presents. Lloyd?
Aw, spark plug.
Shane?
Oh, bless you, my son.
Spoon?
Gravy, gravy.
And this is for you.
Thanks. Look at you, crazy boy. Let's get out of here.
Dear Dad, I sold my blood, met a woman who sold her flesh. Which of us would a cowboy call sleazy? Use your help. Get your ass back here. Shane's not good.
Hi, 1242. Where are you folks from?
Ethiopia.
Is that in Tennessee?
Africa. Did you remember my mall?
Yeah, it's right there.
Pass me the salt.
Salt's bad for your blood pressure.
So? I don't tell you what to put in your body.
Can I have the salt?
Sure.
Thank you.
Look at this. You attract the strangest men.
Shane, I think you're threatened by class.
That's class on Mick Jagger.
Time for a phone call. I was hoping you'd have change for $1. Need to make a phone call.
I could do better in change. Got a phone in my truck.
Really?
Yeah.
Never made a car phone call before.
Come on, it's easy. Hop right up.
Wow, that is high.
I'll help you.
Oh, there. Long distance.
Call France if you want.
If she were my daughter, I'd lock her in a room.
How do I use this thing?
Dial your number. Hit send.
Damn, it's busy.
Is she leaving with him?
I heard the woman's cheap, but that's disgusting.
That's great. That's really great of you. Armand has invited us over to his house.
What reason on God's earth would we want to go to that man's home?
Well, I haven't had a shower since Amarillo, and he'll feed us.
But you're in a hurry.
We're not in that big of a rush. You can use a shower yourself.
I, for one, vote against it.
Maury's right. We need showers.
Great. I'll ride with Armand. You follow. Try and keep up. Wouldn't want to lose you.
Are you artistically gifted?
I create chaos out of order, symbol out of structure.
Shit from Shinola.
You look like you could use a drink.
Yes.
How about you, old timer? You want a drink?
No, thank you. But I'll make a deal with you. You don't call me old timer, I don't call you dickhead.
Excuse my friends, they're reformed alcoholics.
Come on, I'll show you where the bathtub is.
Oh, that'd be great. Lloyd, will you get me my backpack?
Seem to have an avid interest in naked women.
This is a Stieglitz original. I feel that Stieglitz defined the photographic nude.
Stieglitz? Ah, of course. I actually met him once, in New Mexico. Yeah, I was a top athlete then, and he wanted to photograph me in the nude. I told him to bugger off.
Fascinating. We're screwed tattooed. If we don't get new wheel bearings, we'll be walking soon.
Well, that's good news for me, Lloyd.
Problem with the vehicle?
Lloyd's a worrier. Thinks the wheels are gonna fall off.
How much would it take to solve this problem?
Don't be a jerk, Lloyd. Tell him how much.
Bearings for each front wheel and a new spindle? Maybe 500. That's nothing.
$5.
Thanks anyway, but I can't accept charity.
I can. Don't think of it as charity. You'll repay me someday.
Hell, I'm not proud.
Then again, your lack of pride should be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
I used to be a trick rider. I rode trick horses. Did I ever tell you that?
About 100 times.
I was known for my balance.
Any of you guys actually look at a map?
Think fast. Nice head.
Nice jump.
Check. Landed on boardwalk.
Your boy's in Georgia.
Columbus.
Your friends are driving to North Carolina. Right now, you're as close as you're gonna get to Columbus, Georgia. Why don't you leave these guys? And I'll drive you down to Columbus tomorrow.
Well, that's completely out of the question.
Why don't we let Maury decide what she wants to do?
Rory's drunk. She's not fit to make a decision.
Whoa, here. I'll decide what I do.
No, you won't.
You're not my father.
Neither is he.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Well, that means you've wanted to screw your father all your life. Here's your chance.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck you, Shane. To hell with you. To hell with all of you. You have no claim on me.
Maury.
I'll do what I want, go where I want, and sleep with who I want. You got that?
Maury, you can't leave.
I'm not responsible for you, you no talent little twerp.
Maury. Think about what you're doing.
Shut up, Lloyd. I don't know you squat.
No, you don't.
So why don't you just go fuck your little picture and leave me alone, okay? Huh?
Never touch my property.
My mother would have married you for this medicine cabinet.
Don't snoop in my house.
Just looking for some aspirin.
You want aspirin? Ask for aspirin. Don't snoop. Your friends are leaving.
When?
Right now.
You want to change your mind and come?
No. Lady, ever since you joined up with us, you've been nothing but a whining bitch when you're sober and a pig when you're drunk. As far as I'm concerned, I'm glad to see the last of you.
Come on.
Brad, I want you to have this.
I don't want it.
Come on, take it. If you die of pneumonia, it'll be my fault. Done with guilt today. Don't hate me too much, okay?
Maury. Come inside, you're gonna get drenched. You get mixed up with a bunch of losers in the first place.
Look, if you can't drive me to Georgia today, I can find some alternative transportation.
Don't be so pushy, woman. We'll go to Georgia when we go to Georgia.
Well, fix it.
You got cash for a bearing and spindle?
I do.
The
lady said my hair was liquid gold.
Okay, then. Let's go find a parts store. We'll be back as soon as we can.
I'll be okay. Brett, where'd you get the money?
I told you I sold my hair.
Yeah. She gave it to you, didn't she?
So what if she did?
You mind turning that thing off?
It's been fun. But, I really gotta get going. So, if you don't want to take me all the way to Georgia, maybe you can take me to a bus station. I understand if you don't want to drive me, it's cool. I'm just really anxious to get going. So maybe you could take me into town. Hello? Anybody in there?
You're not going anywhere.
Come on, Armand. Get real. My friends know where I am. You can't kidnap me.
No one cock teases Armand Castle.
What cop tease? You got your action last night. Now, just drive me into town, all right?
You were a cock tease. You were all over me last night. When the time came, you said you'd lost your pills and I had to put on a condom. When I came back, you were passed out.
You mean we didn't fuck last night?
Oh, yeah. We fucked. You want this. Admit it. You want it. You want it. Yeah. Now.
There's a hand over here.
Hold it right there, douchebag. What the hell's going on?
There's a lover's quarrel. Oh, you know how women are. They overreact to everything.
He tried to rape me.
You bastard. Hold this on him.
My gun. I can't believe he stole my gun.
I lied to you. Lying's mandatory to alcoholics, especially where firearms are concerned.
She wanted me. She stayed in my bed last night, and she stayed when you left. There's not a jury in the world convict me.
You make one move, and you won't live to see a jury.
You don't have the balls to shoot me, girl.
I'll shoot.
No, you won't.
Shoot him.
She can't.
Shoot him.
There's no bullets.
Yeah, but shoot him anyway. Here.
Shot him.
Yeah, well, just because you can't buy bullets doesn't mean nobody else can.
You gotta kill me!
Coulda. Shoulda. Let that be a lesson to you, young man. Being a cripple might make you a better person.
You
Get your own fucking wheelchair.
Shane. Life isn't going the way I'd hoped.
Never does, kid.
Try to go on, but nothing I do seems to work.
Now, there's a rule that says if a man saves a woman's life, he's allowed to tell her how to live it.
Does that woman have to listen?
Stop writing postcards to your father. Let him die.
Why'd you come back for me?
I think you're worth saving.
Oh. Can't believe you lied to me about that gun. You swore to God himself that you didn't take my gun.
Well, I didn't actually take it. I was looking through your handbag.
Get your Coca-Cola at Mom's. Coca-Cola made you feel better that time you were sick in Mexico, remember?
I told the president you smell like bad shrimp. Yeah, he told me.
It's over there.
You're in town, you stay at the White House.
Evening, Miss Reinhold.
I've prepared Shane's room. Bring him inside. And don't dawdle. Here, don't you have any decent clothing? When Shane was your age, he'd have had his fanny paddle for not tucking in his shirt tails. And you, little missy, wash your face.
It's a bruise.
Don't you lie to me. There's a bathroom inside. Use it. Oh, now, boy.
The accent's real.
Here's your room.
There's Maury, Mum. He thinks I'm a pervert.
Cut the rubbish.
Maury's got the pervertest tits. Show your tits, Maury.
Everyone clear out of here. Dr. Keller is on his way, and he won't want a room full of voyeurs.
Yes, ma'am. Raquel said, mount that mare, you stud. So, I never get to be on top.
We're still outside. Mom gave orders I was to look at you before leaving the house.
She did?
Yes, she did. Have a seat in the chair for me. Turn your face up to the light. Does this hurt?
Yes.
This?
Yes.
How about this?
Yes, Jesus.
How's Shane? He might last the night. I wouldn't bet on tomorrow.
He's dying?
Breathe in as deep as you can, please. Yes, he's dying.
Well, shouldn't we take him to a hospital or something?
He says he wants to die at home. He's quite forceful, not unlike his mother. I think he'll be just fine. However, that cut over your eye should have been stitched a while ago. You're going to end up with a nasty scar.
Don't you think I need a pain pill or something?
Cocaine's good for a young woman. It'll make you tough, like Mom.
Oh, Shane.
Shane wants you to have Moby Dick. You paid for it anyway. Now you can drive to Georgia, get your baby.
Not ready.
Wasn't this what you want?
I can't.
What?
It's no use in me getting Auburn until I know I won't mess up again.
Shane asked if you'd come in and see him. He said it was important. On account of he'd probably be dead by morning.
I'll be right outside if you need me.
I was just thinking about Ivory Tupelo.
Who?
Miss Amarillo, rodeo queen. She was so wonderfully alive and curious. And she believed in me. God, I love women. You ever watch a woman put on makeup, stockings? I could almost cry when I see a woman pull stockings up over her legs.
I generally don't wear stockings.
It's not just the sex, although that can be wonderful. I recall a blowjob given me by Desi DuBose, 1963, in this very room. God, what a mouth on that woman.
Shouldn't you get some sleep?
I'm dying. I'm going to spend my last conscious hours unconscious.
Good point.
No, that's not the sex. I miss putting my face against a woman's neck and falling asleep. My harmonica. Miss my harmonica. Chocolate chip cookies.
What about horses?
No. But I'll miss Jimmy Stewart movies. The westerns. The ones where he plays Lindbergh or goes off to Washington. Women. My harmonica. Chocolate chip cookies. Jimmy Stewart westerns.
My most favorite thing is eating strawberries out by the hot spring back home.
Now, let us review Ari's last 2 weeks.
Let's not.
Drove your car with the baby on the roof. You attempted suicide. Got beat to smithereens. Not to mention, almost raped and murdered. And you killed me.
Shane.
No. else is expected from a dying man. It's the only time in life honesty goes unpunished. Now, why do you suppose all these disasters happened?
I was drunk.
Correcto. Now, as you helped in my demise, I have the right to demand a promise. I want you to promise I'm not taking another drink till I'm dead.
I was planning on quitting forever.
Most admirable. And I hope you can follow through. What I demand is your solemn oath that you won't touch a drop of alcohol while I'm alive. If you follow through with that vow, then I'll forgive you. And better yet, I'll give you permission to forgive yourself.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Cross my heart and I hope to die. I promise I won't drink while you're alive.
Goodbye, Maury. Take care of him.
Take care of who?
Boys, Brad. And your baby in Georgia. They all need you.
Shane says you've given him a reason to live.
Yeah, right.
There you are. You're supposed to be in the fields already.
Fields?
Well, you didn't expect to dilly-dally around here and not work, did you?
But I'm sick. I'm beat up. Wouldn't Dr. Keller want me to rest up a bit?
You must be at least 50 years younger than I am. And if I can work, so can you.
Mom's a morning person.
I heard that.
Sorry I called you a no-talent twerp.
We better pick. I don't want Mom mad at me.
You have massive talent. You're also an amazing kid. I'd be proud if Auburn grew up to be like you.
My dad was a dick all the time. But you're nice when you're sober and a jerk when you're not.
Sometimes when I love people, I treat them bad so they'll have an excuse to go away.
Why?
I guess I'd rather dry them off than take a chance of being left. Hell, I don't know. I don't analyze why I do the crazy crap I do.
So, being a jerk means you love me?
Sure, I love you. Your family.
Hey, you two! Don't dawdle!
Christ.
Told you so.
Yeah, wet your whistle.
I can't believe you're eating frozen orange juice.
How'd you do today?
I made $12 and Maury came in with $8.75. She had 2 bushels disqualified for rotten potatoes.
I didn't see you breaking your back out there like a slave.
Mom sent me out to inventory the barn. She wants it rebuilt.
That Mom is one mean broad.
You're starting to sound like Maury.
Once you touch a piece, you have to move it.
No, you don't.
That's the rules. You touch a piece, you move it.
It's checkers. In chess, you can touch all the pieces you want.
Go ahead, but I know the rules.
I've been playing chess since before you were born.
Oh, shut up! I don't give a shit about your stupid game, so shut up! You're wasting air!
Guess it's about that time. Mellow out, Maury. Be okay.
God, I hate myself for saying it, but sometimes I just wish he would just die so I could drink in peace.
He knows that. It's normal.
I'm so scared I'll fail.
Just as scared you'll succeed.
Shane stayed with you when you quit.
I'll do the same for you.
Lloyd, I don't want to be alone. What if you leave me too? Where's Dad? And Auburn? I don't think I could stand it if you leave me now. What about your wife?
Sharon left me.
Come on,
Worry about her, she's got the shake.
go!
Fire it in there, Fernando. She can't hit it. Hey, get it over here. Here, hey! Over here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Say,
I always thought that losing a husband was the worst thing that could happen to a woman. But I never dreamed I'd outlive Shane, too.
He's gone.
How's Mom?
She's talking to Brad. Well, I suppose you're off to the nearest liquor store.
I suppose.
You might give me a ride into town. There's a 7:30 meeting.
Mind if I tag along?
To the meeting?
You heard me.
I'd be honored. So would Jane.
Let's do it.
When's I?
Let me see. It's in color.
I got tired of black.
Can I have it?
Sure, I drew it for you.
I heard you're going back to school.
Mom says if I skip a single class, she'll boot my family all the way back to Texas.
Where's the old bat?
She's right there. Going to get your baby back?
You bet. I'm ready. Later, Gator.
Adios, tits.
You ready?
Let's get the hell out of Dodge.
Say that life's for learning, but some lessons take so long. Every day's another battle down this dark and lonely road, leading me from weak to strong. But I'm finding my direction, a little more each day, 'cause I'm leaning on the memory written in my heart that will never
Well, go on and get it.
fade away.
The court says he's all yours now.
But I'm carrying the world inside of me. The voice is gone, but the spirit's shining bright to let me see. Oh. Well, nobody's got the answer, 'cause tomorrow is unknown. If I'm ever gonna get there, I finally figured out I got to do
Hello,
it
beautiful boy.
on my own.
No?
Step by step, I'll climb the mountain.
Mommy.
With a vision and a prayer, I opened up my arms and I hope somebody's there.
Well, guys, I really wasn't expecting Floating Away to be such a quirky little comedy drama. It had this strange balancing act, throwing in some pretty lowbrow humor one minute, then hitting you with the harsh realities of alcoholism the next. On paper, that sounds like it shouldn't have worked, but somehow it mostly did. Paul Hogan was probably the biggest surprise for me. This wasn't Crocodile Dundee. He still brought all those trademark Aussie larrikin antics that made him so likeable, but underneath all the jokes was a man staring death right in the face. There was an uncharacteristic vulnerability to his performance, and I thought he handled those quieter moments really well. Rosanna Arquette, on the other hand, carried the emotional weight of the film. Her journey from rock bottom back towards hope felt believable, and by the time she finally returned home to hold her infant son again, it was genuinely touching. The movie didn't rush her recovery, and I think that's what made her redemption hit so much harder. I also got the sense there was more going on beneath the surface than the movie had time to explore. Knowing it was based on a novel actually makes a lot of sense because some of the characters felt like they had entire backstories that were only hinted at. If you're curious, I've left an Amazon link to the book in the description and pinned comment if you'd like to compare the two. If I had one criticism, it's that the tone bounced around more than I would have liked. Some of the humour felt almost too broad given the heavy subject matter, and at times it felt like it couldn't decide whether it wanted to be a road trip comedy or a heartfelt drama. But even then, there was a sincerity to it that kept me invested. So in the end, I think Floating Away is deserving of 3.5 stars. I'd love to know what you guys thought about it. Did the mix of crude comedy and serious drama work for you, or did it feel like the film never quite found its footing? Let me know down below, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next forgotten movie. This is Holy Critic, signing out.